Hello, welcome to Geeking Out with Shad. I do a lot of filming, especially for my other YouTube channel, Shad Life, and I have a lot of devices. One of the primary tools that I have are GoPros, and I have currently a GoPro Hero 11 Mini, a GoPro Hero 11, and I just recently got the GoPro Hero 12, which is what this one is, right? But I'm not going to talk so much about the cameras and the capabilities. What I want to talk about is why I have a Mac sitting here. So what happened, and this happened probably kind of like, I don't remember the exact month, but kind of later summer is, or early fall, somewhere in there. GoPro did an update, and what they did is they made it so GoPros no longer use the H.264 format, and now they only use the H.265 format, which is a higher compression ratio of MPEG videos. They did it to save space and so on, but what ended up happening is all of my editing hardware and software was regular PCs with Windows 11 on them. And I use Premiere Pro, Adobe software to do my editing. And what ended up happening was uh, my GoPro footage would like skip frames and have a lot of issues. While I was editing, I'd get all these errors in Premiere Pro that frames were missing and so on. And when I tried to play the videos with the Windows Media Player, it would be blotchy and get all pixelated in some parts of the video. And it was just every once in a while, so the video would be perfectly fine, all of a sudden it would glitch out, right? And it was getting super frustrating. And I started to look at why this was happening. And I learned about the change in this format later after I started researching this, because I got the normal GoPro updates, didn't really think much about it, but then my footage started getting wonky. So I started doing a lot of research. I thought it was maybe my memory cards. I thought maybe because I have newer, higher end GoPros, my memory card couldn't handle it. That wasn't the issue. I went and looked at my Windows computers, tried to do changes there, couldn't fix it or whatever. So as I did more research, because there's not a lot of information out there about this issue, I started realizing that H.265, even though it's supported by Windows, it's not very well supported. And I don't know if it's a hardware issue or a software issue or what it is, but on my Windows computers, it does not work. I tested it out on a Mac. So I have a friend that has a Mac, and I tested it out on her Mac. And I was actually on vacation in Austin, Texas when this happened. And I was trying to upload a video for my other channel, and it was so glitchy. I was getting so frustrated. So I tested out the same footage on her Mac, and it worked flawlessly. And I should have known this all along. I've known for many years that Macs are better at, multimedia type stuff, especially videos and photos and things, than Windows. Windows are great gaming computers. They're great computers for like the office place or things like that. But when it comes to, editing media, Macs have just always been better at it. So what I ended up doing was I ended up buying a Mac while I was down there. And what's funny is this Mac is just a MacBook Air with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the M2 chip in it, so it's not even that fancy of a Mac. It's pretty much one of their more basic entry level computers. And it edits in Premiere Pro way better than, oh, I unplugged my external hard drive, so it's airing out there, but it works way better than Windows ever did. And the Windows computers that I have are like high-end gaming computers. One of them has 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a Ryzen, high-end Ryzen chip in it. I mean, it's completely maxed out. It even got a multimedia motherboard because I knew I was going to do video editing and stuff with it. It's a tower. So I'm guessing that it's not the hardware. I think it's the Windows software that's causing these issues, and hopefully it gets resolved. But I'm kind of surprised at this kind of low-level Mac. Not cheap though. I mean, it was still $1,200 or so. Just blows away any of the Windows computers when it comes to editing videos and stuff, and that's proof right there that Mac does a way better job of this. So that's really what this video is about. So if you are a GoPro user and you have an 11 or 12, because I think the older GoPros, they still support H.264. They've moved to only H.265. You can't even go in and select H.264. I don't know why they did that, but I think they should always let the users have that option, but they didn't. And so if you have an 11 or a 12 and you've done a software update and you are having these issues, the solution to resolving the issue is right there. Mac. Good chance you probably already know this and you use a Mac anyway, but if you're on Windows and you're having these issues of missing frames and things like that, or glitchy footage, it's not the GoPro. It is the Windows computer. Appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe.